Kini mapo mudeng, SCP, Esita.
Or Mama Royal Chocolate.
Delicious.
No, don't mommy be here.
KTA Mobile.
It's the future.
Slam Technologies.
The whole pen computer school wow teachers no wa botre no betimi achire wa eno ani Slam Technologies.
Fly Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, a Star Alliance
Nest Trading Agency.
We are the best.
Tap send.
Tap send. Charlie, me say menye ja ho. Me say tapo na send.
Rice pudding.
Abenda da bibia wom.
This season, I will say Obia freedom. Freedom da boko de.
Can you start the match? I miss me, I'm freedom and pa.
So we are brand here. Now to show football matches for now for fear. On your guy.
This match be true freedom.
This season, come from Emma true freedom. If you say so nim dada, ya titi no man so. Angaza.
Mama akwaba edewaba Kofi TV so wiei yenta emmo promo awia eya na anwumre na eya na yebo mo promo awia na enkomo bia esese edi eno enenam so ma yeba bedisa enkomo yi so de wohunu caption na osofo a obi beka se lesbobo nso esan wo mu de eya na mo awiem kakra na eba ne sa de ene kokofa ede eba na kosem san ena etie enenam so ma yeshia yebabedi sa enkomo yi eninti me guest reverend Baaba ewo studio mene no eba babedi enkomo yi na yebisa no abrabom said de niema eko as usual say we ye de wani je honi bia na wahwe ede amaye say nye de wani je honi bia mesre na wa save data ebisente sa wo hwa na obofu na wotete meanwhile also wo hwe ti eba ne sa na wa save data no menhwe we no ansa na yede de wani je ho no ba na watumi ahwe me de Kofi adoma wanwani ante baba akwaba
Yeah, bra Kofi.
empombo ko de
Eso adom.
afin shapanso
Afin komatu.
Takoradi boko de
Na me adom Takoradi boko kra.
Oh, okay. Yada sepanso se wayese one beche de koso wo ye wiase mu ene de wonamu ne de asie nyina wopese one yen eche abra yegusu ya no wo question bi a obetumi amane yen na yakenkan bi ede ama obi twerɛ se no phone no obi se check your phone no no correct check your phone no because sound no eba konkonsafo no se konkonsa the sweet fellow Ghanaians entino omo aba no ai se eye oda na watie bi se de meka no ko ni good afternoon mecha mo so good afternoon because obviously Kofi's Baba is on leave Capito he's on leave person me boa metina no ana me deba Ghana Music Awards nominees we no me ba na wape buruni bi no ayi ama me ware nti me yi age se bedru ho ana ma yi was a consent 1.1 in how many Sawa Jennifer Anderson. All right. Mama Oshase SS JSS primary and I said brave if you say yatete stories ne bebre obi wo ho a ne dia wo mu no Oshase based on situations ebi dia ye ohia na nam so ma introduce no komu Ode no Oshase time be
Me dear no I shall say at the age of 10 years.
In Fiedu
10.
And I say what is saying?
This year I had my 43.
Hey. 10 years at age 10.
10 years.
Na age 10 there. Anyway, all can story na be a better say. What happened?
Yo, Brakofi, say yen time no. Na school no na old system no. They all call form 1 to form 5. We are now what was no akwa 6 form, lower 6, upper 6 and Sawako University. Into me dear no near last batch of that old system. Ye free hono and I introduce SS.
Okay.
Until we were the last batch. Okay. Until eja nyamia do ma pass a common entrance. Until any last people echa common entrance. Ma pass a common entrance and na minya suku. Meko secondary school. Na ija mame waso me bansem 10-year-old. No ni ko school kama but awofo bia bonsa afe na upo bia sebi obehwe obaso ama wo school. If you say akwala no osa na misumisa na me sharp kakra. And this is na ewu. Na me sharp kakra nteja minya school papa nso koye. And the mama ne me ko school no. Ye ko ya first person ohia me ne me mama na your sister Penimu bi. A onu nso wo school ho. Na your girls school. She the way I know you're nice, she was really nice. I mean, that's somebody that also people who share or pena connected. You jail. People also when you share na no way jack on your. So my mom took a liking to her and said, "Oh yeah, hello. What bring you to our school? Oh, mommy, me share the swam." And my mom was so happy and thankful. Say, "Oh, me pai bona nyame ayeden. Wetie, me nyo obi obehwe me ba ne swam am no ne me e share ne nsase." And I know dear. Yeni school mother, me. Na she me ba ne so mame, me pacho school, and assistant in so pin so not say, Mama T. Me she no.
Oh, a student, no,
you senior, or you students. Honestly, you students. At time no, na our say form 4, say form 5, and I remember about form 1. Maybe 10 years. Until so form 5, and I made 10 years and I walk form 1. Then I'm thinking at that age probably be honest between maybe 14, 15, 16.
Okay. And
also mention the swam because my old school had for many years. And I'm mammy here day. I name me Jano. Little did my mother know. Say Nimpo ne bana babe Jano so you shan sono. Or no, and all babe children introducing into soupy lesbianism. On any beja, unfortunately, a senior guru who is a lesbian. So she is the one that introduced me at that tender age of 10 years into lesbianism.
No, 10 years in school. Because 10 at age 10 years.
Now me a sharp. You will see I would it and about all days. But those days, no, so now we call primary school now from class 1 to class 6.
Okay.
We do class 6, but now I throw common entrance. That time I common entrance. Okay. Into what throw common entrance or one. It means you are going straight into the secondary school. So that time, normally, most of the kids that will be in secondary school, it was normally around the age of 10, 11.
Okay.
Time my JHS, okay. And I bet drag you on to base.
But 8, 10, now, no, for
8, 10, when you from boy. When you from boy, who saw a minimum poba, I think, so from one at that time, we had other kids who are around 9 years. It means probably they were very sharp. Who said, and I would go school, they would, you go to even preschool by age. And I would be a certain, but those days, by uti can.
Common entrance, never
what was so called. Into some, I think I had a mate in Pano or 9 years when I was 10 in Form 1 on winner.
Or shall see Joe send a school mother.
Or James send a school. That is how it starts. And send a chef one so share. Now, back of who following power, some following power. In Tisania Bay, a bebois, a binom so, a bantana, one cousin so they will be a cosquator. Where would your back channel? There may be in summer to a senior bayer, a bebois binum. So, at that age, you know, who call school beer or beer here school mother, and I see a friend is school father.
And see, oh dear, no, it was school mother.
A girls' school, school mother.
School mother. Oh, yeah, ordained.
Okay, so let me say this na emwa, because at that time 10 years unim nyansa unim she. So in other words, what actual entity is in the hands of Obi. Okay. Obi na obechire obi uyase. obi na obetro say wiase no yakɔ ni say ya na ede yakɔ ni say ya na enwuno nti nia obeka kire wo no nia obeka kire wo no eno na obefa wo na kire say wo di aye wo lifestyle a ube live de obeji atum nie wunima no South Asia a wo so de bebo wo bra aha nti then as a school mother normally they will tell you say oh
yemfa wo de no and so oshase eye wo den
I don't know make no so as a school mother obeka kire say beda me nchen
nti wo de no ka say beda ne nchen
na say school I mother o ma me unda ma me nchen
okay
beda me nchen wo beda ne nchen a na afi mpa no on say dormitory into dormitories no on say the beds no wo ho no ye de ntoma o de ntoma senior so no de ntoma akata ho as a mosquito net but we inframa mfim into no beda me nchen bo na afi ne nsa ene na mo stress so ene na mo stress so
into first day e do call na no ma beda ne nchen ya na say
dabi enye first day no normally no the best say I think a week or two me put na me nya border na me a day student for some time but then whether you eat so your money actually is given to the school mother here bibia ukọ school mother ho like maame ukọ ne nchen na che say here bibia na why den wa why bi na ode ama obedidi ya obekọ ne nchen so ukọ ne nchen so ye dey o so ye border o obekọ ne nchen woni room ne dormitory nti dormitory so ase obetina ne nchen ho so nye fie no aka say oh have a fefe mpa so dan bia wo mpa baako nti no obetina ne nchen wo den mpa no so and then she said to me that oh menda ne nchen me da ne nchen no na fe ne nsa ne nane na mesre ho ne nsa ne nane nam ne nsa ne nam wokokoso wo sre ho na fe ode ne nsa na for the ura wo dross mu nti as a kid my first reaction was I cringed and said obon sa fe na why steps and then I catch him so when put the enyehwe there's nothing wrong with it oh but sadie way oh yeah enyehwe nto nam see am misro so yeah bekwa abonsam je mo see that be oh yeah bekwa heaven hwe nyaw ya den sa hihye wo ho a enya de ahwe be yo na ubehu you would start having certain feelings you will really enjoy in life enya abonsam je me heaven. So as a child 10-year-old from what I knew coming to school and from what this person whom I'm supposed to trust is also saying, now it's like, which one is which? Until she actually went ahead and started inside so she was the person that introduced me into the act of what? Lesbianism. And meanwhile, normally with the lesbian act, you can have multiple partners. Okay. And it's not like oh ebinum and ebi obeka say just one person. But with what I witnessed in the girls' school, no, you can have about 3-4 partners.
Maybe I say
one. Maybe one. Maybe one. But I don't think say. Maybe but I think she had more in addition to me. Intino or the bayame or the baye ebinum so aka and you are supposed to accept it say a normal. Ye bebo wan so say wo kan ye beku e wo school ho. Inti e say we din na ye dey akopem time a wan so when you beje ho na won so introduce afoforo.
Inti 10 years and no shas here. Ordinance a share ho no.
It was painful. The first time it was painful. So it is in the pain. And after we be someone, no more catcher say, oh, beginning it is but it's no, the pa, so yeah, it's nice. And in fact, on nobody, I think she went on to promise that, oh, be here beyond some young women, I'm sure also, be here beyond the memo. One mama yen swa, and I know dear, a combat duo school hapa. So it's a combination of both threats, so usa wajinsa threat na rako fama nka we so nka ho usa bia na omudinya wo no aya wo ya akwala no because me be di nkomo pa akwa akodru LG then ya people just think it is so easy to stop. You are initiated into the thing very young so that by the time I be drew a certain age, you know, Now why jintini to the extent say nyamiam bemwa chunwa enje. Inti as I was introduced into it, you stay in the school for 5 years. Into Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5. So from that age, 10 to 15 years, I practiced. No, and now I didn't become just medahona obedient and say share. But now they will get you to the point I want. So afe wumpona, you would be what? Calling for who here senior no him fa. It's addictive. It is so be or no mansa. It is so be or starting one day. It is so be the first time you will fornicate. The second time open so. First time you be kakra. Second time third time after now your conscience is seared. Obi obenya bia oni ne beyo obefa na yie ne ho adwuma ebezin free of charge. So you ade no. Na afa indie no afa utisimu se wudi kwa. Na kire say sisi unnecessary more PhD e wo ho. And it's the same thing. It's addictive. As we're going along, I'll share more with you.
Yeah, and more no more ani ye wura na you shall see time be na wa say or more senior na or your ho adwuma. Time be na o
your ho adwuma ne den. Kan ye na ominim we wa akukudu.
O didn't say share.
One kan ye na ye nsua because my catch say me ade a me kire pa ye indie ho asem. That's why when him say senior ne sha say edi wo no. Time be na so sha say edi bi. I think say when me ankasa me gintini I got into it was when so we school koi. Into we school now okoye. Now I had also become what? A senior. I also needed someone. But me case in there, me family mate.
Okay.
I was in the same class with her. And I mentioned my family, so my mate. So it was the two of us. And I need a share. I could share them baby near the friends and tomorrow akata we no so bed no so near the ensa. She yankasa yahuya so the shower see a copy tama wa feel some wa toa na fe na we jai. And then now you end up having woman swa. You get to know all your other people that are in it. So sorry, unima sorry ma. And so the like-minded people that are in it, they become your friends naturally because unim say unim nasem onusunim wasem onka onyiwoma unso nyeden unyinama into trust and so eden ebem into ayese fraternity.
Na school no mo doso.
Oh yes, school be a doso.
Boy be a old dear nasem na make na mo doso.
Oh yeah, I mean you're talking about the lesbians. Hey, Charlie, I'm a dozen.
See, what the back single sex school? Yes, a honor be seen idea, be one dear. A honor lesbianism, ne gayism. What the no call make school, so yes, your best say, or back here, massam. Indeed, the Ukraine are some year deal. But you go so dim common, you better na ye drew that level, no na. See what be senior. Onso asha ase edibi we wie school to aso ho mai.
Okay, entino me wie school no me wie form 5 no
na school no betumi abodin there
or that before oh yes na wa ha adwene you need to protect the image of the school kakra enti and dem am find you remember.
Okay.
Enti me wie form 5 no na I just say some mates, me family mates at a point. Into me mates, the same age group, 14 years. And age I say we have accepted say we are lesbians. So maybe we are form 5 no. In fact, that me drew point to be I am a day. Oba me imagine say me whole life. Oba me ni oba pe and I'm in the bed having sex. In fact, the thing called marriage, say me kwa kofa bema. No, I didn't like it. It wasn't something that, I mean, you shouldn't, but then I'm coming from a very Christian home. My mommy a strong deaconess, and I'm papa a very disciplined naval officer. So my dad was nobody no submarine nothing to say enemy ship attack Ghana or no I let to say enemy ship a very strong family background. So what did I decide to do? I mean me way. Me say me school form 3 na me call boarding house. Into form 3 na just a freedom. From form 3 to form 5, you know. And that day, open our coffee, unto to us, and they just out to school on no not just out to us, and say, Munako. But yeah, we are form 5, you know. Now, my lesbian partner, no, or also, or we are, or coin. And I'm catching him who say, opportunity, I say, me choose this form. Me choose a me choose simple. I want me bro, no, me walk. Now, me mamma, me papa, about the shame crasso. And I'm choosing Accra. Metwaso, 6th form, choosing school, Accra. Say, me this 16 years. Hey, I am of age, oh, I am of age. I'm more beyond beg hammy. Na sisi adia me ba be heden. Me bobo mo bra. Inti me choosing a place completely away from my city. Then I moved to Accra from Takoradi to Accra. Okay. So me say, me pe baby am mami ni ho. Me papa ni ho. Sani ebe ya. Dia ma be hye tim adwea me de ba. Accra krom ha no was simple. I wanted to continue on in promiscuity. Obi am bo me so. I was a very wild child. Me mo bia be hye me so no abebo me so. Na we hu mpo na obi ehu mo baby close academy. Me hu ba no wa ho. I had the honor if I no ba be hu me wa ha. And Accra is bigger and so than Takoradi. And I me de buy me dinya school. I was 6th form I was Accra. And I me buy. Me bedroom 6th form. Na me
and mixed and
then I mixed.
Okay.
So me bedroom says I mix so anya mix so me but I na o me tram de ba na me de ba. Me be poor ba o be pebi anu aka niye na me ni mo akudro. Enti me drew 6th form no. Lower 6. And I'm say I feel na me be bra and me be share me wofa and then a family inside. So I had a cousin na had the same age group.
Okay.
Bless her heart. Baby will be Gina. And ya nene be share me santi 6th form. Ni na ni ko at the same place. You drew 6th form na me say me ba be say no. And my big cousin was me a few months. That we had a room, we shared a room. It wasn't so many. It's a beautiful place, and there rooms and also so many on. We had one room. So that it's now one or say, "Yankwa sorry." I'm saying, "Huh? Yankwa hiva." Then I know. My mom be say me plan so, and mom bet na many Jesu okrom ha. Na mamba ni mi fiti baby am free no. Me ma me a deaconess of a church. On person okwa sorry kwa ni e pie weti kwa sorry sister.
Where you near free sorry mo
sorry, but they were Catholics. Strangely, they were Catholics, and I was coming from a place and Kameka say it was a bit. I don't see Orthodox, a Baptist church. Now I would say it was a bit, and yet more of the the slow way of whatever. So in fact, I was surprised. Say rather she no, and me catch me say, "Yanko sorry," and I say minko baby So one day, I me call school na me nye bi yet.
Until back cry on there.
Back cry na me nye bi ba 6 form.
And then na over.
Me nim say na mix school no nso ntio. Nti na me say na ma me vem no na me say na ya dwindle kakra. Yes and so na me hwe who will be my next pre. And I wasn't getting probably the right I don't know whether that was the environment. I don't know whether that was the workings of God. I don't know what it was. But now I hadn't gotten some yet. Or maybe the timing too was such that was just around the time my cousin then obey me so strong than all my cases. So no.
Okay.
Enti that ko and no sorry no chimitan no say. Men shall say come sorry. I sorry bia akraso. I sorry bia o pesa wo kon who choose me di we chiako. I say an assistant so dey na draw na. And so I sorry konso by force. Say nimpa kwa sorry.
But o kan say Takoradi na mo amwa ase link school bi ni mesre mo when ya botre on mo school bi adi.
What dey mo? Montwe mo ho. What dey ahihye muntum muntina me wo ha no montwe me ba.
Ade me dey ahihye muntum.
On obi o comment bia has a story. Only that they haven't had the confidence to share it for fear of prejudice and what people will say. Everybody, don't you have a story? Don't you have a past?
A story they
be a story. And I wish so be a bold to share their story. Ko be a benyam boy for bio. Men come as I'm into us. And
no Obertwaso. Was say boarding school. No akataneni. Victoria, is it dry court? Was it this woman? O message you know I thought this lesbians start not too long ago. Sana chepa. Yeah, I say no fee say lesbianism supi that means it's a chance yen.
Oh. A chance Bible you're thrown over 2,000 years. Our Bible more. Gay and lesbianism more. Inti a chance ya che no.
But mammy ede.
Mammy saw some sex ede.
Ede. Yeah, the
Sex be ede.
No, but I'm there say answer. And now
no, it's
who graduated do kwadu. And I say
Dabi man graduated. I think say it was a short phase of my life, but it was it's not something I will forget. But I will say this. The reason I can't just say ede. I won't lie to you. I'm a sex educationist. And may I type now say may tell about sex. Which how you call me to? They say, "Mommy, how was I born?" No say, "Me did not me yefu yakesi necha me yefu nebai." Oh, did not yefu yakesi necha. It's time. Sex is a big deal, and it is time we all embrace the subject to talk about it. Na moaba ede. Had the quantity then say oba de ne de say e ma de no e yensa e na ye de hihye wodo nsa be hye oba nase na oba no so de nsa hye wase ntie oba ne oba mase na oba nso the most sensitive part of a woman is the clitoris.
Okay.
Nti no say be ma cry fa oba
you can say your most sensitive part in your baby obi o wa bi anya na
and na che say bia ye circumcise no
be a circumcise no.
Oh, dabi oba bia nyame sana nyame bo oba bia ye kan say otwi I don't pedi chi na maka the clitoris no
ne twi e friend say hey una the viewers no ma me on be traba opam bo say e friend clitoris.
Oh massa
clitoris no ye kan ne way say ne twi say amo traba.
I'm enjoying
this. What's a honor na
yes, nyame oba bia that's the most sensitive part of a woman inti.
Obi say etweba.
Ampa sane friend I am kind na makai.
Okay,
sa pepe ne friend no. Oba bia wo etweba. I don't know she menim sa.
Me carry me hear when you
I'm enjoying this.
Oba bia etweba.
Can you hear us? I want to rush you.
Oh, I don't know. I can't.
Can na yanke eno
baby.
Yeah, coffee. Can you be something? Sir, and common concerning India and Pemagro. Me o kan Pemagro. Obi oni mo takradi bi abeka cho say, "Oh, ba me sex education conference asia." You need to be real. Me be on kan cho say, "E na ne bema, e na ni kweku." Ni kweku na wo hye obi ono aka san so friend kweku oba friend say
kweku ne kweku ketwa obi so see friend pim
o masa yem pen no pim no so ne dey ebi nie moma yen ka den eye tweba nyame oba bia nyame ma na etweba no eno ni the most sensitive part of the woman enti no say oya be ma na say udi wo yire na se oyire ose wonya ade a bro ho ase na mo nkyere baby a ne tweba no ewo na me so ase na yen hwe be de na yen hwe o ya so yen hwe
ya say na baby a woni de wo hwe ya
no that be enya that simple sir intina most women no they are not able to have orgasm. Most women are not able to have orgasm. Make up brofo. My yard yo. Obi oni me beka say my yard there for pasa me ti ha.
So aka chia. So nko be so into country.
No aka chia brofo ba kumpon from my yard there. Na obebo baba so baba so na yard.
Orgasm no say brofo.
Orgasm ni chi eden. There meanim no na ya metaka no brofo nti obi ni mo a na wa traba.
Orgasm
no ho aba. Aha. Nti so ba ho mba no aba simple mami o esa mami bi edu sensa oba u se u no ha afi na hu se no wa interview say na me hu baby all no nti no hu esan no so empen bebre no se wo one wo yire ana se one ni wa kofa ori na udi ne na no hu ma no hu nsan no a empen bebre no na we hu ye the preparation the foreplay we need ni twi nti me the frɛ from ma wonu atwerɛ bra ye be kan ne foreplay no we hu ye when who oba no nso when who ni die endie nyame na bo ndie enye sasabonsam endie enye bone sa wo ye no kwan so a enye bone yenjai se enye bo ndie dimpe no bia ye eish me razei abaze nso benyin bia wo kote besie bia wo twe
But I say rainbow no still rainbow.
Rainbow ndi.
Near lesbians for
I friend rainbow. Maybe I get to be
lesbians, gay and we no. Omo colors near rainbow colors.
And the magic pomba.
And the down sana.
Oh sir, magic pombas with the bracelet, beautiful. My shirt blue, my shirt red. Me life bopa. Me so for bumper life bopa. Me free road. Kitty say I said that me on top one na me kun hu me na say. So.
And you okay do baby okwa sorry no.
No, for 77 sorry. Okay. All right. And you know, all for 77 sorry no. That could not my bread. Na after the tata me dodo. So I think I gave up. Until no say a him fan yebeko. Sorry ben yebeko. Now since me want a background of being a Baptist, I'm beginning to enjoy the interview and I look at your face. I have a background of being a Baptist from the Baptist church. Into your kind of I gave up and I'm saying okay, me wa cried yeah. And him fan the closest Baptist church to me because me cry me buy no mean say sorry them da. No say Circle Calvary Baptist. No see you. And when I obey dia made you with me because no trust me. Because Sunday no me na jam ho sorry na me sifie. Me journey free sorry family mo. Me nya ready say me say akwa sorry. Nti omu na akwa me nko no. No see kwesi ada we. Me no obey he. Me no obey sorry. And I see you, Mati. Me no start say from Monday. Baby o kai me kwesi ada ye kwa sorry o. Ye kwa sorry o. Kwesi ada no po sorry to matare sign everything. I say why ready? Me say me sorry yo. I say sister sorry. Na ye kwa so me kwa sorry o nya me de. So I got ready and I koi. Ye kwa sorry na me wa adwini bi hyem tim na me de koi. Adwini na hyem tim ne say me ko ka kire asori mpanyimfo ne say me a Baptist me free takrade inti me beda mo ho adi akira mo say me a Baptist maba. You know, normally when people travel, you need to show from a church say transfer maba. And unti na me koi. Ankwasem kotie nyame asem me Baptist maba. Okay. Me hu ade ana be ya ma me Baptist. I mean that's what I had in my head. Ya kwa na ekotena na eje omo kan nyame asem na ampanso ya mama kwanya no. Baptist so omo free bro no a foforo a omo ba ha no mo den omo mpagya omo nsa. No omo sorry, no omo mbre ni me. No dey me first person. My ekesi na me very slim and sexy looking. But I think I still have my sexiness. I haven't lost it. And what do you think?
Still
you say for about Junakani.
Still okay. very
very attractive and nice.
Okay, introduction was very wavy.
I don't know rush me. What I can't say. Me no very different interview. Enti eja, I'm friend na me kwanim no. Na me tie tire. I think what asori no super. So me ntumi ndro anim ho ntem. Me ndro anim ho ntem na there was another announcement. Omo mpese omo di omo me erade ni nyina. Omo nsombra. Nti I think I got mixed up with those that had genuinely come to the front to say omo pese omo fa Yesu se won kra agye nkwa. So the unfortunate thing I saw it then to be unfortunate. That happened to me no was that ye dread one asofo no na me fry. No se mon kasa mpa ebo we ndi mechi. Nti nya Yesu me da wase. Yesu me da wase. Me jitum sam ye de boyani, me jitum sam ye de boyani. Me pem ka me boni nyina, me kanya na me ye ya omo wo metrim. Pem ka me boni nyina. But na makuma me fa sam me kra je nkwa. Misim kwase asem. But na makuma me fa sam me kra ma je nkwa. Efiti ende de me gya me boni nyina ye. Misinsem hunu. Me gya me boni nyina ye. E wo Yesu di mo, me se den di mo. Amen. Na ye ka be ye. Na ye call back door no. And I'm catch someone say me by say they introduce him home ambassador for Yesu some because they wanted to start training
covenant class.
Yes, new convert class. No be so do home Yesu because you pon body any
convert class. Them number say no nya asori bia na e. Meaning say ICG6 for say other to the meet you.
I'm smiling because I'm enjoying the interview. And Tieja, me who stand, no, I'm say but I said a prayer. No, I'm say no, I said it by mistake. No, I'm say so me dem my yes do that. No, I'm say massa. Me ba some me letter na bibi na me sign introduction me started classes, and I me honey free. Now this is what happened to me. Ade, it's not hoyi. Ye ko fie no, me big cousin no, she was very happy. Manu no hu say me dem hu ama Yesu. Nti akwa nam ka tell say me bon koye dede wo fie. Enkoye mistake nko kan che obi a wo fie say makwa asori dem hu akoma Yesu. Me mfa me hu ma Yesu yo. Me koye say me koye me ko won ma hu say me baptist na mabanti. Mboa bi wo ha na omo aboa me because me fie nipa. Enu nti na me koye. Na me born na no so sa. This was my supernatural encounter then. That night, na ye at this time na ye die no. Yen dem ho. Na ye wo picture e wo ho no mo. Jesus on say Jesus pictures to say the wa he. Jesus picture but so it's always been in the room. I mean it's been there for decoration. Who cares? So it was just by the bed there. And I you know be say 12 midnight. My dad deep. Then Kofi, I felt somebody was pulling me from the bed. At first I thought it was my annoying cousin. Inti makata meni, and I'm saying, oh, Gina also. I don't know how James made that, and I'm try some made that. The second thing that happened to me, the person pulled or whatever it was, pulled me from the bed to sit me on the floor. So that was when my eyes opened. Many be you know, I was positioned such that my eyes were glued on the picture frame of what we would call the picture frame of Jesus. Now, this was my supernatural encounter. The prayer that this is what I heard, the picture became alive. And I saw the picture of Jesus opening his mouth and telling me, the prayer that you said as a joke in the morning, repeat the prayer after me. So I said, I am a sinner. No, I am a sinner. In fact, if somebody had entered the room at that time, and go back as me but down for, and I'm but I was actually following what I was hearing from the picture. Many people don't have supernatural encounters, but that was how I became born again. And the picture of Jesus led me to repeat all the prayer na me kind and opana na me di agrono. Me wie no na me suse baby. Me suse baby. That was when my cousin no neti. Na neti no na empane hu nyina ni pillow cover no duvet no. I fought to say afa their shensium, so she was alarmed. No, so you know, see, hey, then they hear me. I couldn't talk. I was just crying. That was my turnaround. That was my turnaround. From that time, the age of 16, I'm a be shame say me back from her. Me be say Argentine. Na me call back. I'm a pampo. I'm show me picture and pasha. That was when I gave my life to Christ. Me may not that experience where people call you and you genuinely give man. Jesus himself revealed like the story of Paul, the Damascus road that he gave his life. God himself. That was my encounter. From that time, sir, I can't enunti ebedi nkomemo say sir lesbian bueno a spiritual. Sir, I can't
is this spiritual? Is it not addiction?
Let me tell you something. There is a spiritual side to everything. Well, I am a pastor, and I've been in the deliverance ministry. When I was going through my deliverance, the pastor that took me through the deliverance, bless his soul, see our US or ministry. It wasn't funny. It was an ugly deliverance. That is why you will see things manifest in spirit. That just say, oh, son, I'm born to her say, no. There is always a spiritual side. Now, after I became strong in the Lord, and I also joined the deliverance ministry to help others, it's ugly, it's nasty. When we are tripartite beings. Man, you comprise of a spirit. Spirit, you have a soul, and you live in a body. Inti se bibi beyawa as I said din kan capture the real you. What you have is not you. You see the fair colored nice brother sitting here. I don't know whether he has a girlfriend or not. This is not you. You are on the inside. Rest. Now I'm opening your scholarship.
Me too. And you're not me.
No, you. This is the container carrying you. Entina. Bible say it is appointed once for a man to die, and after death, judgment. Now say where we are, then you go judge no, because body no you the chef from that him. Now you twatch me. You say not dotiemu, and na nyame wini yen. Na dotiemu ni you say go share. Inti dan na go jina nyame anim. Usunsum.
And a topic for a different day.
And me kaba besi asem so amount.
Okay.
Aha. Nti me kaba besi so amount and say na wo bisa me question say. Lesbian gay ni ade no enya addiction keka.
Yeah.
Aha.
Because
and I make sure say
one thing is everything na obey over a period. Be a part of it.
Normally it is even everything you do over 21 days becomes an addiction.
Yeah. And you know, say odon sa shisha ho it becomes an addiction. It is not
the
ability say ubejai over a period. No way to me jai.
And home sex a very spiritual. See, we are talking about sex. So we are talking about indio.
With him, you sex at China. Me too free tema better na cry. The first day me point, you know, I drove all the way if I'm motorway no so. I could do baby and I'm at gate no. Me dem say shame but to me key no. I'm say me refi say me too free at Accra.
You are used to that route.
I'm used to that route. So it is not spiritual.
No, there is
it is.
You're talking about yours.
My body has been conscientized. Say me point kwan ya me fasuni. Enti e ho no wadwen unhyeda nyusu wadwen wo body na ye program. The same way act be a obeye over a period no. At the point your body begins to demand sad no and it becomes an addiction.
Okay. So enye act bia. Sex is something nyame eboye no or dem bra batan. I mean kansi subium. Or say ya wadi nyina ho kwan. Enye ni nyina na fatan. Now sex e adie bia nyame boye no and no penny adie one of the few things and bra batan or say boni bia is outside. But Indie also go hunem diano swankasa efin. But at this point, I think you would have to allow me to chip in a word of God because it will help. And this program is supposed to help. And I'm going to also talk about this LGB. Because I want to talk about it. You can ask about it because I want to talk about it.
Okay. So enwane ma utimi jaye.
Nyame enama utimi jaye. Na nimpe bia ni obetuwe wa mejai. There was nobody that could have convinced me, say, Minjai. It took God's mercy and God's hand that reached me. Why do you think I'm doing this interview with you? Do you think it's for a joke or it's for fun? No. It's because I know that many people have been plagued with this. Many of your viewers that are watching us, either some of them are in it as we are talking, or some of them have been in it and a bit worry. And still, they are bisexuals. Ebinuma worry, owo kunu. But on to me jai, ne supi me penichi no aya ne mo. Aha. On to me jai ne supi ni pano. Inti bema ni dioni mane se. Wa worry oba, but oba no oni oba ne dawie oba no nso ko ekohwehwe. So I'm telling you this say nipa daseni bia ni wa obetumi. So when we are talking about this LGBT lesbians, gay, bisexual, queer intercourse, when we are talking about, I'm sorry if I didn't say it well. I don't want it to offend it because I'm telling you, I've come out boldly because many people are in it that want out. And they think they can't come out. That is one. Number two, many people are almost so omuwomwa. Omu dream say omu beba out. I said they don't want to come out. They are comfortable where they are. The reason being that we are too over judgmental. Having said this, let me just share this word of scripture with us because it's important I share this. Man, can I mean what going to better now if you do so. Me plain so I am
Matthew.
With you. Leviticus chapter 18. You have a very beautiful smile. Has anybody told you?
Oh, Matthew.
Has anybody told you? It's a compliment. Obi akacho. Has anybody told you have a very beautiful smile? So I'm the first. I'm blessed. Okay. Okay, guys, please listen to this. I'm reading from Leviticus chapter 18. And I'm reading from a verse or two. It says, verse 22, I say, you shall not lie with a man as with a woman. It is an abomination. I'm talking about the fact to say we are looking at sex being just an addiction. And I'm also talking about the fact that God has rules for engagement with everything. And you know, say ubu mbrano so and brano to me boo. Ya Ghana ya mbra kra ubu so consequences or hotio. Or say, but say it is a day way. Because the tone I hear sometimes with which I'm a say I address it or no. I am my because it looks like many people don't understand what people are going through. Those that are in it are going through. Or say, you shall not lie with a man as with a woman. It is an abomination. But one can see hope you. Or can't to us who can say, neither shall you lie with any beast and defile yourself with it. Ebinum de any panomnium would do. I want them punching and then cramming and in nenchie won't do one. Neither shall any woman yield herself to a beast to lie with it. God calls it a confusion, a perversion, and degradingly carnal. Now, or say, do not defile yourselves in any of these ways, for in all these things the nations are defiled, which I am casting out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore, I visit the iniquity of it upon it, and the land itself vomits out her inhabitants. Now, very important. Me person me establish a fact and they say, gay ni lesbianism, oba offer oba, bema offer bema, wrong. It's a perversion. It's a confusion. It's wrong. Now, having established this, I want people almost saying any obia or show ibia to understand. Say, yes. We establish the fact that it's wrong. But please, there are people, human beings in it. And some of the human beings now they are involved in it. Most of them are closer to those of us watching than they know. So as we poke our noses in the air and we want to point a finger so strongly and then treat those that are in the lesbian, me. Say nyamine hu mo brone na dom. Bra Kofi, and I saw Mimu, and I had this very supernatural encounter. Who knows? By now, probably I'll be operating a brother.
I don't want to be a baby.
Well, I don't know, but I'm talking about me. Okay. Saying yes, Minya made this encounter, it taking me out. And then Yamia Dom, God has established me with a home, a family, you know, a very handsome, sexy husband with 6 kids. Wow. Saying Yamia in Canal. I may be operating a serious brothel. Do you know why? Because at the age of 10, this is what somebody introduced me into. And that was all I knew. That was my world. So people that are into it, please, before we just become so judgmental, we need to understand. Here, our problem is that we don't listen. If we want to help somebody, you must listen to where the person is coming from, so you can be of help. By the way, it is not only lesbians and gays that are sinning. No, we are bema, worry now for Irechia, anybody. We are ba now worry now for Kunechia, and also your bunny. Are people not into it? So why is it that and only dear? Oh, yet to be fine hoodie, but we don't even say such an abominable sin is sin. And I want to establish this fact. Brako fitie. Boni bia onyame anim eye boni ye ni boni nketwa. Ena ye ni boni akese. Me pese me kan we kire obi a o hwe ye ya oye gay a owom and also a lesbian, and also a bisexual, owom biano. Say, normally, no, do you know why their hearts are even hardened? They don't want to hear anything about what the country laws are making or whatever. It's normally because of the approach. Share. There is truth. I read the scripture. The truth is that it's wrong. I have established that fact. It's wrong. It's not something that culturally is accepted by our land. And by constitution, it's not something that is accepted. It's not yenjentum or yemaimu. What you say? In terms of establishing a mere fem, Ghana yemra fem yenjentum. Because yejitumwa make me read the scripture and so teya. Na nyamia sem say it defiles the land and it brings iniquity. Say obane oba edi nhyiemu a ombesi na yawo. Nyamia sem so say
abra na wo ye na wa dwen na say oba wo.
Oh, dabi. No.
Nti na wa dwen na say.
My journey said this is my life for the rest of my life. That's the truth.
Na get say at what age na break your virginity? As
straight at what that would be around 25, yeah. 25 years. That is when I married my first husband and we divorced.
Oh, okay. Until you worry as a virgin.
Yeah. Oh, I married my husband as a virgin. Oh no. We fornicated before we married.
Only the first.
Only the first man. Yes. Because now I wanted to be sure whether I would like a man. Though I'd become born again and all that, but I wasn't that solid and strong until we fornicated. I'm a very real pastor. If you are looking for real people that will help your life so that you can go somewhere, I won't say because I'm a reverend minister and I'm blessed to have the best spiritual fathers. Bishop Dak ordained me as a reverend minister, trained me in ministry. I'm blessed to have fathers in the Lord that are guiding me, that are with me. I'm a founder of churches, home and abroad. And so my main can we fancy so say. Well, as for another time we'll talk about it. I'm talking about that side of the confusion you go through. Scripture calls it a confusion, even to settle down, with another person of the opposite sex. And yes, simple, sir. Into me establishing the fact, say yes, it is wrong. But I was sharing something, say there's something called truth. That is what I've established. And there's something also called truth mixed with grace. Because now, besides saying, young crow, my memo scenario, and Rana may count what Dom say. Brakofi, say, when you worry, you won't say now a nice, sexy looking brother like this. I can't at the Corinthian warrior, no wedding dates, and say, I can't cemetery. And me answer my counseling, I'll handle the sex bit of it for you. And everyone say, oh, worry. No, now you're it. Why you know you're sexy looking say after 2 years we're full ye kese ye ma nkwan no nti wunya pot belly na de bia we re ne ba ho no ye coffee na den me de me mpa da why ye kese say why time o be bia ya ye de bia no na go would it motivate you to do anything about it?
It depends.
No, if the person is always angrily nagging you and making you feel like death,
it depends. Obi o wa asema o ye ka kire no why ye kese too much o de body ni.
Oh, you can't wanna. Ebia, you would want to do something.
It depends. Obiani the way open a correction. Obi a correction no open in a way. Obi so penny the hard way because. But I think the best is doing it in a more loving way.
Then we are looking at one out of probably statistically we are looking at one out of probably maybe like you're looking at 50 or 100 that can do it like that. But if someone sees you and the first thing he sees always about you, hey, so or who be so not the bashua, you wouldn't want to even you would avoid such a person. But say about fufro no hana so wokunu na why kese na oba who so why kese do wo ye no why kese we fire kese o twa kese enufo na ye kese won e bi so krapa na affect e twene nso abie aye kese abroso na interesting
comment bi na me hu ha nipa ne say mame wata ene hye lesbianism echi
yo I'm trust way
ella twineboa
yo
was it is it bad for someone to complain to compliment other okay and I think any a different comment. Okay.
Me can't say when chamano.
Okay.
Person end this away. So another person ba na wa ekese. Na mfa nse bia wa waro. Ohun na ebi o waro na wonte sabat bibinti yare awo wa ekese na ohun yo person oboa. Na oba e da kokuta voucher or vouchers too. I say, oh sweetheart, ebi mo shada no koto you. Oh, and then me pie no, madam fu bia me hia no. Wa mama vouchers so na I say gym voucher, I say my bro. Yeah, ina ni yankwe. It will motivate me, Madam Fat. So I feel crowded. Me lose weight because of what the approach. What am I saying? All I'm saying is that the people that are in the act of gayism and lesbianism, number one, they are human beings. And as a pastor, that I am a hunter of souls, I will tell you that God loves everybody. No matter how you are struggling to accept it, God loves everybody, including you that you are watching. That me know na yenim say we kronfo, we are dear. Ebi a unye gay, unye lesbian, we kokonsemi, o busi obi ada na odidagate. Everybody has something I share into memo. Nyame don, and that is what I wish you would see, because if we see it like that and you are addressing it. And the other thing is that Oba Unini Tifie may introduce me at the age of 10. Madam Fubia Minimu na me kan wasa me eba important person me reaching. He's like a son. We were on another show. Now we were talking about the experience. Was introduced at the age of 9. So every parent that is watching me, sit up.
Abba, pa.
Every parent that is watching us, they should look for you. And I'm more sharing, more shake a more best sponsor program you made ye. Na comment no ye ready bia mumfa sika emfa nka ho na me pese me hu se bra kofi we nya ni TV station. So etitrufo a mo hwe we nya no ka se me nyo onampo nim se me beka na ono no sane amete no kra me nya so stop me be yi. Nti I'm also using this platform because what I'm doing and you brought me on to do is helping a lot of people. So mama me akwenya we ya and coming to me embetna. Say me say a mistake in ponka say me ka thank you for inviting me to come. Yes, say sign ko fa yinchiri intimidase. But person me sign cases to say aboafo, etiefo, ahwefo, mo amunsemi ye ambetumi aboa. You see, there are so many excuse me to say unnecessary things going on social media, but not yours. Not Bra Kofi TV. Until I'm challenging as a woman of God, I'm anointed to tell you that if you come and sponsor this particular network that is bringing a lot of information to help lives, God would not forget you. And my case is to say, Obia backyard, mana muni omofie na omko school no mususano. Ye be school, and kwala be break up. Made them in one basic one no
age 10 is serious.
No, but that is the age. That is the age. No, I'm handling a counseling situation where Abofrano Nenani introduced at the age of 4 years with this 6.5. Never I mean a friend. After I started about a month and a half ago, going on TV to really educate people about this thing they are talking about, to have knowledge in knowing how to deal with the counseling. Because my point is that LGBT no, close it down physical what do we intend to achieve? Is it the buildings
that should also not mean the building should be there?
Okay. My point I make can say we need to know what we want to achieve. Is it the shutting down of the buildings or the physical structures to give a falsehood to us as a people or a nation that yanjiantum and now say nimpa don't want one woman? Is it a real eradication of the thing? Because for many years there were no buildings and this has affected people, and I'm telling you there are people everywhere who are in it.
Obisi me misa kwabena sapon say na awarefo no so a omudi ma ne tunu no say.
Oh, na say no, it's gay. It's anal sex, and anal sex is what we are talking about. I've established the fact to say it's wrong, it's a perversion, it's a confusion, it's degrading. Now, I may add the way to when it be my friend Kwabena. Kwabena, I may add the way in count says, "Se me yinya miya samumpo esinchaya." Bra Kofi, I've been in the counseling. This thing I've been doing for a long time, helping people. Ebi na time na aso anya me pese it goes on a larger scale to help more. And after the meeting I had on another platform, I've been sitting the whole day listening to over 221 messages reading, people that are in it now coming out. And that's you. So for no when you could mean so meba and I menya obidia 4.5 years with this 6 years this year. Ne nani ama mini ni jani so kwa ye jumaba nani no and I know the sashisha kola no one ti omu said akola na sia e bibi and I'm call hospital and see if no chas can no say nail whatever and the only person the child was with the nanny, so they had to threaten this girl and I feel opay mu ka say omu kwa ade oye for fun with the child into nimpobisa question say a true no mama nka bia nkyerɛ. Apart from some mami nyame asem ni ade nyina asem ka sanya no mpo na meka ho asem maybe this will help and every gay a wa wo mu ache emba de ni mpo de say ehihye ho na se onfa obema ne to no eno no eto no branko mi so asem weni e boss fa yede branko ba ansa na jai de we politics wa de eni ni nyame boss fa find that eni ni I say I really ya boy nyame boy di say fa yede I mean naturally
Yeni.
Nyame
boys and family.
A sense of smell, isn't it? I know they're for multiple types, but the main one
for licking.
Oh yeah, you could be licking butter. It's what eating. Honey. I'm for bunny chum. No, you're interviewing. No, and see, and no, nyame bo part bia of the body. The organs and also when the functionality. Eto nyame boss say we should use it to a friend is saying waste, to let waste pass. And then the other thing is obeying from a papa na and it's so important. I mean, I talk to my children about sex in the use of cotier, the use of a chair.
At what age na?
Oh, I mean, since I've been in the
Omano age ben no mudru ya sha se kire omo.
Oh, from I think around the age of 10 when I got violated. So now for the West, my 7-year-old son, we talk about it's a norm. Oba me fear now to make a nobody would accept you home because I've taught them say any profanity a part of organs of the body and many I can meaning how and crime for more camodie but I'm an can and I can't be answer no a obeman or man would na a kote and a woman would no so a check. So and if we would learn to remove all these cultural barriers, from there, I'm telling you, we'll be going somewhere. Obia dino ho, obia zino ho. And so I'm better okay. Me no ti hey. And I say obi share. And I say odin ho dada. And I say I feel no be plan so be dino ho. Two things. One worry into do ho. One worry ya. E dey obe worry be do ho. E bi no so worry, but mu di omo ho dada. E no na fornication so tell boni. So, Paul back or no one dear. Idea won't you for your crow for a Bibian so you. Having said this, let me come back to
and she
make her to us no. I mean,
no, at what the no one can say me money memo or say me man so mudi and matron's way.
Ah, okay.
I don't know that. So one I can say quite be a beer.
On it a quite be a beer no. A chan be and yet.
Oh,
what? Oh, Babia so what? Oh, one or channel. A movie kakra. And to say, Sunny and now you're virgin and nipa mwa eprie everyone. But there are things you can do to still keep. One day we'll come and do a topic called the sexometer. That is the meter of your sex life. Maybe a meter down.
Okay.
I said I'm better mechano. Oh, to tell me, me person me kwab na asem no.
And na me do season or say or refer to me man idea.
And you know, I don't know if you are a wife. Now kunu say opese odi utua. I'll let you know say me can't say wrong because that part was not meant for this. And I be cases to say at the point here say nyame asem free wa wrong and then they say after being in the counseling way for a long time brak ofi mobo so wo hwe bi no mu a omo aba manim a omo to na tete o atete at I mean who I mean atete into say sabetie fi epie for obembon kai atete asay so that is what I'm saying yare and I want because I have physics na fa wo pie no nso nti no o wie na so ode kokɔhye oba no ode kɔhye na sepe o ma ne yare mpacho bi nim say dey o kan ntia so me kan won yes so say it's even for normally no aya na me kan about how approach meeting tia aya mboa no when we seem very harsh that sometimes it be a leadership is talking about it I say wo mu na wo tia hu say ye wo ye ntie aya normally no eja no mo kasa omo ye strict but try say we be separate anger bit no from it so na fa abani free me be boa nti say ye nyame asem free wa esai ni pedua no e bia nimpa hu bi da me hu bi da after most of the counselings na me meeting lesbians and gays who want to come out no obi wa time o person o be come out no na oni to a ye di pupu biom
I say
and that's how I say keko atete I say obi to I say we epie I say inti na nyame asem say oye any of these actor or say nimpedua na nkasa e na oye bonitia no if it's a one say unipedua na o say we are say the wages of sin is death afi say ube nasa
mamemra o say reasons be na ma man for ekom okom no o hwe ye na apart from say ye initiative ne wan kasa wa kan say wo mu a ohu church members ne bi
me nka say me hu am hu
church members I mean say wa fa abeya sorry wo mu
enya sorry men you see the word sorry enya sorry it's a fraternity, it's an association
association
until you get to know the others who are also in it. Yeah,
reasons or medical mo then
I can't tell. I don't know the reason. Everybody
madam no there
I don't know, she never said it because we're a senior, so I don't know. Okay, so I think looking back senior maybe call to no a senior or woman no I'm sure somebody introduced her no to be a school. And I also introduce him in on school. And I also introduce you and I thank for me the but I'm trying to say so it's a ripple effect. But me reason I was lured into it, not with my right sense of mind or whatever.
And see, at a point, you know, realize they say, okay, we're jai, we're free mukra, and then you wanted to taste kote and see the difference. And now quite tasty.
Oh, I mean, you know, it wasn't like we're free. We wanted to taste you when you enter into a relationship. Yeah. When you enter into a relationship, they are saying, no, if it is a relationship, and then you don't get proper guidance and counseling. And from where I'm coming from, there wasn't anything like that. Definitely, we have a sex.
Check here, not difference.
Nyami mistake. And yeah, and let me talk about now. I'm married. Sex is very nice. Nti na worry.
Dear that chain, dear now we compared to the reason why I'm asking this and I say there are people who feel
that's what they are in is nice.
Yes, it's nice. I'm getting some comments. That's why I'm asking you.
No.
There are some who feel say the omu woman, but someone wants to know what are the steps of quitting since it is not easy.
Yeah.
But
okay, be my answer first. I'll say obi womo no.
Not Jane said, yeah. This one is the best, yeah.
And so what is your question in it? That's the person's mind. What do you want?
No, so it is because on have the feel of you have had the feel of both. That is why I'm asking.
But I'm saying, say, sleeping with a man only bema, I'm with share. It can never be compared to say Obani Oba model say yes and nyame born. Internet a perversion.
A man is because the men don't understand their body, the women understand their body more.
It still doesn't make it right.
No, making it right means a different thing.
The woman understands your body more. The truth, and the reality is that look at me. That was all I knew. What you say?
Yeah.
And that is all they also know. So unless you are talking about somebody who started with a man and stopped and now said, now I want a woman, and they are in it. And or can say because maybe Beman in Tia say I honestly ne understanding of another baby we do the perception and conclusion in here. You cannot take that from the person. That is why for me, one of the things I never do is to judge anybody. Do you know why I'm dressed this way? I didn't wear my clerical to come. Okay, I'll tell you the reason. I wanted people to flow. I wanted people that are watching me to know, say, I'm likable, my doors are open, I'll be able to talk. Intina, I want us to talk about India, sex, whatever. Mention the word as it is. Enough, Kofi, of the hypocrisy and the pretense.
Bridget Abna say, Kofi Axe, is it, say, Maria, ubetumi isu vibrator, na odi ajiwe ni kakra. And then there's some can be any vibrator.
And I don't know worry. Now, use the real thing. Worry, it's fornication. You see, I really want to establish this fact to say, Nyamia Sem say, until that, let me say this. Now, when no on to the Barack of I will know what to tell about what Bonhoka school everything. Which ye and fees near Dina. No, Biaba. No about the fat. One fat catesi be palm way busian. Not the court. Isn't nice. It's not nice. Intino, so pe idea. Kobon can Korea. Naye de na fe fabric fe na fe ebusuan jiwum tum. E wo spiritual implications bebreo. Na se wunni mu a, eno na mo waka say particular way. Na why on near me particular way. And sa nipa no so enjage no. Because everybody is acting the way they are acting based on the knowledge they have, thinking at that point they are, all they know is what it is.
Yegusu din komonwa ye hwena yaframu ababat sisia ne asigna me se ene enwumre over Friday night so.
Friday night.
Sounds so pedi hu asem. Omo edi hu asem nkwa no mo.
Yeah, all time about program so Friday night. I wish we would have another. There's a program.
Oh, okay.
I wish but we'll have it. There are a lot of things. I'm teaching on 3 types of sex in marriage. That you feel like exciting sex, pleasurable sex, not dutiful sex. Mention me my book no way. My book,
we are na set time we share interview na spent me kan book. Obi say member ni bi so e finger omo yire no no so.
But when you are having sex with your wife, it's called the foreplay. So foreplay no, normally if you are supposed to turn your wife on, is a chebano, that's the clitoris, isn't it? So the clitoris, how are you going to
oh, me too.
How are you going to turn the woman on? Because
so bet me the what didn't so I don't know so don't sir.
Back of is my 10. Oh, you're virgin.
Oh, me virgin. And America said, no, you can't interview me. But what I'm saying, David, interview me. Go and get Baaba TV. I'll come and sit and then interview.
I'll invite you to come on my program.
Not why interview.
I'll invite you to come. But let me add
but for now, I have my day.
Mama Minka Sancho say. And sir.
And to
me.
That's only the same thing now. For now,
money or bar and a dim pemu in Kitahu. Oya ne yere. Into me case so says so your pna we could ya worry na yen hwade na esu ban boni me ka so as so biom say your ba ne be ma na edi mpemu agro dia na ye ne yire a ye ne ho kafo a you are supposed to satisfy your wife adia essay enye no any the anal sex that one scripture has specifically spoken about it say is evil but then so who turn your ban on na say you are rubbing the clitoris send your beya or ban no ho beba na wait to me ayeden why enjoy it and he say ya open and most women are not happy with them bema having sex with them now you are after comedy or the core areas na ma me kire na
me back in command your side o making statement be also offense husband then ma because
I think that my first I married young, that's at the age of 25 years old, and I think when I married, one of the things that didn't go well in my marriage, honestly, was because the man no I am basem. Having the ways at time or mass semono wouldn't have really been a problem, because for me, like I said, I'm not the type that judges. Some people have a rough start. Like I had a rough start. By the grace of God, I'm settled in life. Some people have a rough start and they end up with a good finishing. So for me, I was hoping, say, he would turn around. But then he got up one day and said, say, he wanted out of the marriage. And at that time, I was pregnant with my first child. And at that time, I was outside of Ghana and on a mission field when he decided to abandon ship. Because that was the time Aname responded to my calling also to want to be a pastor, and he knew and he said we'll do it together. But at the point when we found out, I said, no, yeah, all these things, and my meeting, some they are chill. So yeah, I can talk a lot about divorce. There isn't any school of experience God is not taking me through. So when I'm talking, I normally don't like using other people. I want to use my life and make it practicable and let people know, say, it doesn't matter your starting point in life. What matters is how you end. And if you're able to end well, it's good. So I think at a point when he was still on his stand that he didn't want it.
I thought it had a link with ABR past life and all that.
It was a 10 to 15 years, 5 years of a very young way, but I still feel a very important a part of my life, despite how far God has brought me, to bring it out to help many people know, number one, how early it can start so you can save your own home. And the people you live with, your brother could be in it, your sister could be in it, your wife could be in it, your husband could be in it, your children can be in it. So that's one of the main things. And then also, secondly, to let those that are in it that feel so despised know, say, there is hope. If God can work on me and bring me this far, so settled by the grace of God, God can also do it for you. And thirdly, to also let to also let them know, even health-wise, the implications, and to also let others know that counseling-wise, so my doors are open to help people.
Is it in the Bible? So it
depends you. The only thing Nyame say we are not supposed to divorce except for sexual immorality. Okay. So say me fan say enye say me die say na so wafa wo yirechi ana say wafa wo kunu echi. That is the only thing ema wo kwan say yetumi yeden aware yetumi jai say enye wo fault and a bear man for ba nechi and oba no fa bear man nechi and to we jai wa. That's the only thing that ema wo kwan say aware yetumi. Having said this, like I said, I'm a practical person. Now I to say baby I a boo to the point of death, and then I'll sit and go like, oh enyeshe tina ho. I mean so niema bisa so. So I have been through a lot practically in life.
Until you're a counselor, ugwa.
Oh, me a counselor me gwa, but me a counselor, I would counsel you per your situation you bring. I'm more political and a lawyer than you, so bring the questions on.
No, so, like what you go away. That is why you are telling me.
It depends. I never know
what go away. What go be there?
Go away. Da ba away na egu no ho da.
Okay.
What you say? Away na in fact me te ba ku mu mpo a nyame bo cha me ntumi nyande. I need to go sit in. Wafa me baba akọ echi oni obi akọ. So there's evidence. Sometimes, like, let me use my life. I like him. In my case, I was willing to let it still work. Because a mabi wa didn't so baby jainu. But Bema can't stand it, say, ne funny chia. And honestly, I didn't later, maybe I didn't hear. But a mabi bray to me, and yes, she, menka, especially it's abuse anymore. But then where sometimes some women will say, go. I don't want you. And also, I don't judge whatever situations that bring that into. It depende, but dear nyamia sema hukwain. Emma awariye tumigu. Eya abra nukredie. If you can say, before BHR, obo ejamain. That was the word. Ejamain sem abemu. And no. Pacho, if you are interviewing me, you are interviewing a pastor. So you are talking to a Christian. I don't want to get it out twisted. It depende. We have a traditional marriage. Is there? And I hear what Islamic one. And I hear what ordinance. The young Christian friend or Christian, but there's not like a Christian marriage. A ordinance, where by law you are entitled to marry one person, and then now you bring it to church per the Christian friends, the doctrines or nyame asem say you are able to, you're supposed to what? Marry under the New Testament that you marry one man, one wife. And no, and asa emran edan who say ofa or into some I can tell me person me into me ko kantre obi a traditionalist. I did sex from I did traditional African religion. Into to go kan obi a oye traditionalist obi believe say if you worry pe otumi worry 3 4 5 4 7 8 say way ebata ho. So but Obama as a counselor no was that situation no more. And then brako fi bisa obi say mo say yen kanyamia say o kanyamia say na ko we ni polygamist. No the normal yes no be your Christian na worry for no we na on ba. Nti say obe keep back no we nkan no be any day. And for another day. Maybe something
Obe can
say yeah the nyame. Because maybe sa onya akone sa based on LG we asem ya na ye ka ho asem say me I've met people they are they are intelligent people, they are in school. It's just their sexual orientation that is a little funny, off and perverted. But these are people that can still contribute to economy and all that. It is all per se. There is an approach. Somewhere they are, ebinuma jintini omu free. But ebinum so they want out. Me, I'm here for those who want out.
Obi bisa o number.
Say, how do you?
We bisa.
Okay.
Bobo mame.
Me pacho 0540 59 67
670 Okay. 0540 59 6799.
Yes,
okay. And a full name there.
Lady Reverend Baaba Djirackor.
Lady
Reverend Baaba.
The
Djirackor is DJ
DJ
IR AC
ACKOR.
Yes.
Djirackor.
Yes.
Ukunodiana.
I show you.
Your friend is saying?
Your friend, Uncle Ato Djirackor.
Oh, okay.
I said, I should have given shout out to honey. Thank you, okay? Thank you for being such a blessing. And I love you to the max and the core. And I know you are watching. Thank you for taking care of the kids whilst I'm on assignment. I'll be seeing you soon. And get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very... And then the church, thank you for taking care of first service, second service, third service. Thank you, all of you, the pastors of Tabernacle of Praise churches. Thank you, guys. You are a blessing.
And the number ni be 0540 59 6799. Is it on WhatsApp?
Sign on WhatsApp. But let me give the other WhatsApp line you can easily reach me on.
Okay.
And only 050 467
467
1000
1000.
Yeah.
1000 050 467 1000. Okay. And then your WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Very active WhatsApp.
Active WhatsApp. Yeah. That's actually our counseling consults WhatsApp line for helping out all kinds of counseling, marriage. We do premarital counseling. Me area is sex before marriage. I say a tree and and after a post-marital counseling, the issues that can be one more. There might be one more. Now we also not the cortisol. I call worry or bar. During intercourse, they didn't really have. And I pray pastors will rise up, and will treat sex as it's supposed to be treated. Because
I don't know. Not just send cow benya and cow try. And no one will say a way of size answer. Yes, sir.
I refuse to even answer you this one.
No. So your counselor. So cannot continue to change your bending. How?
Oh, there are creams. There are lubricants. There's a gel. There are things there.
There
are things there.
There
are things there, and it's wrong. Don't go do. If you are a Christian, so I'm speaking to Christians now. Sorry, no, Timia and Kofu be in dinner check, and so I know. I say.
And so I tested.
And you, I'm going.
And no part, as I say, the Ubenya Buba bro.
Oh, bro, they are there.
Oh.
They are there. That's all that bread, but I mean, they are there. There are people, There are people who have also kept themselves. So.
Be man no crowd say keep yourself. I say what the nya adwuma bi nti na person I say continue adwuma nti na wa hye da person wo ye marriage before when. See, what they are on for no so and so try.
No.
What try when ever.
Oh, Nyamia Sem say we should shun all acts of fornication. It's the word of God. And so if God's word, now adentina, na dia no pa, kwaya no ho ade, na kwan so, na fa brefie, na bedi. Now how do you fall in love with someone? Ushia no abontia, no watching out to go street in baby and run the draws, no way dinner. So you meet the person, you like the person. Okay, so you need to be able to define what kind of liking this is. Is this just an affection?
What the first one went to me?
It still doesn't make it right. The fact that I fornicated before marriage doesn't mean that I should tell everybody to go do it. You need to teach them the right way, and you need to start early. So that is the problem. Yen to me ne yamba enkasa about Indian wasem. And Brakofi, this is the problem. We are not able to. We leave it to teachers and to churches. And we are not doing it. What about even married counseling? But when I'm going to catch you say, Drew, the area of sex, and most counselors can say, "Mpemwa grow." Rank of him pants, so them say pillows in swamp. Say pillow games and And also the day. So I want to let people know, say, sex make cases of you. Nyami anye mistake. And a boy as mortals. And the indie. But sex is beautiful. Sex is nice. Okay, so I call that a gray area in sex. Licking. Your friend BJ, can say BJ.
BJ, a man there. Man and I'm BJ, a man there.
Say both. I mean,
BJ, a blowjob.
Blowjob and I'm banning so okay.
Okay.
Tuning okay. And it says a licking, I fine. Oh, licking, you're nice. You're nice. Intino, you're not worry.
What you like with that?
My worry, yes, and I'm answering my bijam on my husband.
Hey, I said I go preach.
And what is wrong with us? Nyame, of course, that didn't anointing the new There is a who know.
What I've known, Kunuka to answer I go preach.
And I saw a mikunu. I am mikunu, and the Bible says the two is one flesh. And let me add this by saying this to us. Mommy, how do you go and say? Having said this, there are different types of people feel a particular way about blowjob and then about licking. It's a gray area. What I would tell any couple, any husband and wife, fornication so. Into what I'll tell any husband and wife, they say uknu entiasia. Don't force it on the person. Maybe an hour past you were used to it, and as our year man kwanya menye ni gidi kakra. We do counseling on all those. Sometimes you can have counseling just on 6,000 positions for 3 months, and you're free moment paid counseling because you can't engage my time. Can you imagine? I'm sitting down from morning till, and sometimes you have counseling upon. So we do sessions. So I can give you even the sessions. It's just 30 minutes for just
this
a
woman
session.
is plain pow.
Oh yeah.
Inshiraba.
Hey, my husband is called Inshiraba. Hey. That's me. I want to meet you. Right. Let me say this, that what are we gained from secrecy and pretense and hypocrisy when it comes to sex? What have we gained? What we have gained? The results. LGB whatever ebini say yen na ye jai say unya ka indie uka kwate uka twe you know this say guniti en so bra kofi sanya mi rooftops ahomachi bia between 12 and 3 am obe no humpo so ma kwanse yen styles obe hunu na me ko be kata. And so we don't want to talk about it. We should stop it. Sex is a big deal. If sex weren't a big deal, we wouldn't have pedophiles. So please, mama yenye pretense, and especially youth that are not married today, people are confused though. People are looking for real pastors. Please, pastors of congregations are so for majority na ya worry. But you go share them on jua, and then ye bompa ya madiche. Yenjai na yen start to say, yeah, sex conferences. Let's teach it the right way so that the society does not teach our kids the wrong way. Oba baby sao say, ma, mpacho, what is the function of the penis? Kwatino, any echeno, ye de ya. Man can't say, oh, de jonso. Kase one of them. And then you also educated, say, God created it for procreation. Now I'm what here say procreation. No, I'm saying mami there. No, I try obana say kwatino. What the baby oba no say and no. You can demonstrate. Oh my kids, see my son had a problem at a point.
To from man mumbe practicals.
Oh, Dabi, you talk to you don't.
No, you can't be teaching.
No, you can.
You can't be teaching theory.
No,
at least once a while. Only a year. Nanka say umramehwe at least practicals but obi say ohwe no pa if any Kelvin boy was say this woman will be good in sucking pa
why
was you
and I mean so be sana assembly so why
me sure but I say ohwe no a be good in sucking pa
ayo hwe me ko na the best person man answer until the number na ayo to ofra obi be fasting person me uncle to kasa normal answer so wa kukudra frɛ
I was for you see ya pon
ya answer ya be pon oh na nyesa me ampon ma me nka one word to encourage someone
okay
me compacho briefly let me say this Abra Kofi ama akonya way 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Let me just end with this so that it will encourage someone. 1 Peter 5 verse 7 or say, casting the whole of your care. Casting the whole of your care.
For this one, you know. What they were this one, you know.
Pastor Kofi, why are they? And all of your anxieties. Anxiety. So casting the whole of your care, all of your anxieties, all of your worries, all of your concerns once and for all on him, for he cares for you affectionately and cares about you watchfully. Person dey akonya we catch obi ase se nimpa yi wo tochini se busuan yi wo tochini sa asori mpo eyi wo tochini enam situation tibie bi a wawo mu da be se wo hu se nyame onyi wo tochini na onyi wo tochini da fa wo how fa to nyame so na nyame he would make sure that the end of your life will be good for you. I have wished for you that in the end you prosper and be in good health and all things will work together for you.
Era se nyame nhira won so na yebeda yaboafo ase se bribia mokoso na mo sponsor yen hyene so se wo mani sika free akwantuo mu abagana tap send se kura de omo de another one aka honye phone so nkwan to transfer directly into mobile bank account and into onion download do tap send na download do o hwehwe Play Store na hu a check Kofi TV video bia description side ho abon se link na da ho betumi click so na wetumi ahwe at the same time Mariam fi say videos na ya na ya chapter no to click description button na we won say ya ma chapters no nkomo na edi ya na ya breaking into chapters obetumi click so no wa specific area e bia wo hwehwe akiri Capfam electronic appliances wa Ghana ha oton bomoden na kotobi na wo matete wo TV ni fridge so bosumi e de amase obi abenya ni freedom na wahwe ono ani TV na wode ni nsuo ne niam agu ono ani fridge mu ntiko na kokotobi right claims eye amanane na eba ne se wo ye adwuma na yi wadi kwan bone so okofro plane e delay unnecessarily more than 3 hours frɛ wo lawyer fo no ebe siu airline na gisika e de apatao wo mu di asem no mo nye wo hwe wadi bema wie no na wo mu ayi kakra bi ntutuso dudu bi e de afri sika wo mu a charge no mu na wo mu de aka dodo no e de amount into any right claims hwe emom Mama Royal chocolate chocolate a udi a eboa wo nipadua ne yie pa Ghana cocoa ankasa na yede aye sanso na KTA phones ko Amazon na search sesi a obenya wo mo phones ni bi ho omo de smart watches bi no so aba new a efepa hwehwe bi na enchimi ema ohonye fe ne hunu time bribia Slam Technologies ben wo IT internet yi kwan ye fa so ye so adwuma technology ankasa na yesi wiase ko eninti ye wo mo courses ni bi online anase okọ digital center ho a obetumi akọ wo mo center no akosua ade sankofa restaurant wo Dubai na ope Ghana aduane adia ehọ na ese okọ obetumi afọ mo number no obetumi akọdera hotel na chi ho no mo ofro mo nso mo deliver aduane no de abrewo hotel no we di Ghana aduane ama wani age sanso ena ANS womo de door to door niema person de ba fie no womo de ba besi abobo ano pe sanso ena car ena wato a wombetumi de aba mo anso betumi ato car ne bi de aba ayi de ama ene ntie ne ANS for eni enkomo na womo emwa efa ne herbal ayaresa ne na yare hwede eso herbal womo wo eye Amasaman Stadium Junction hwa womo den ne kɔ hwa na afa womo number ne frɛ womo na womo mwa ewo pomuden kwamu abra womo den habama na ehwe aboa ewo sa kwan no so kwa mesha wonya enum bi da try nenum bi na wonom a wo abɛfrɛ me akasɛ Kofi kwa mesha no kan ye no sa eye no korɛ eye pa eboa nipadua no for the general well-being ma wa hoɔden esan yi free ya de da hɔ ne yare ahodo pi no a emu Brenex syrup eboa mofra ebie wo mo adwen mu eninti wo ba no pese oye shaka pe Brenex syrup fama no beboa asiesie na adwen no ama wetumi anya retentive memory sanso na Ethiopian airline utu kwan akọ aman bia so Ethiopian airline fly ko hwa ya try wa be frame akase Kofi Ethiopian airline for no mo ye adwuma pa womo ewo do ne tema kwan wo fa so serve womo airlines no mo no eya na wa for Ethiopian airline sanso na Yonak digital eye adwumaden Yonak digital etimi ehwe eboa ema wo doors no electronic fingerprint doors wo ma ye bi ede ama omanfo pii do e crowd on say see so akwekwen na identify na bie no wewurem very good ufie offices Yonak digital betumi ahwe na wo mo aye bisa ede ama na vehicle 20 eboa nipadua no oba o mansisi ntimi enkoyie wi adwuma kakra bia no wabre to vehicle 20 na entumi emwa wo madaroma ene aboafo bebre no a na akan ho ama yatumi ede sa enkomoyi ede abrel akanten furniture ena nkonwa etimi wo mo ehye very nice different home furniture ene demo asiesie wo be ni nyina ede ama at the same time yete electricals ope wiring na wombetumi ayi ni nyina bi ede ama at the same time nso no open lights papa smart lights ewo ofie say ye doors no ho say ye eden wa obetumi control of phone so eno nso smart lights wombetumi aboa wo number no obetumi afa na wo mo aboa wo sa kwan no so ena Cock Pro ura studio ha be hunu se form no enye tiles na ye ni bi we no eye cock aya na etua wine na no ni bi ene ye de aye special sense you hwe so kra no a enye ne hwe wie na pese otutu otumi tutu kwahye ne baby for ye wode ye de bodan no ho ene ye wode ye san de ebofom a Cock Pro eye pa very quiet utietia so na okwa wa hunu se fine very comfortable the new technology aba enti ene Cock Pro for any enkomo betumi afra omo 059 334 147 059 334 147 059 334 147 na omo emwa awusa ya do sia ya da wase yakra
Haven't I enjoyed this?
This season, I was say Obia freedom. Freedom da boko de.
Can you start the match? I miss me, I'm freedom and pa.
So we are brand here. Now Tasha football matches were now for fear. On your guy.
Mr. Maji, true freedom.
This season, come from Emma true freedom. If you say so, him that ya titi no man so. Angaza.
Looking for a shipping service that's reliable, on time, and affordable? Your best solution is ANS Trading Agency Limited. At ANS, we handle all kinds of shipping from door-to-door courier services from London or Europe. We also import left-hand vehicles such as articulators, trucks, and all kinds of cars. For your duty issues on 20-50 feet containers, we have you 100% covered. It doesn't matter where you're shipping your vehicles or goods from, either from China, Europe, America, or any part of the world. We are the best with duty. Contact us via www.answer24.com or call us on these numbers.
Smart part, this I can do very smart. Top Hub app and ya download your mobile phones as well. Yes, very interesting. Top Hub app. No, yes, spelling is saying TOPHUB. Musicians, movie actors, comedians, any event organizers, more contents, and now on shows. A good Top Hub app no so. I'm what share one come on just go botomono. No man for also at the comfort of their homes. I download Top Hub app no. It should be sa. So say you bet me crowd their chef virtual concert. Any African movies be exactement. Wow. French for Becca.
And one na ye be who should be no. A reasia fana baby a one. We exclusive and original African movies. Bije.
Me person me download the na me should be says yeah. Call Apple and now Google Play Store, Smart TV, and answer one website tophubonline.com. What download do via not subscribe no.
Wow. African movies any series Papa B
Makahaya.
Top Hub app.
Home of quality African movies and series. Hey, got a smart part. This I can do.
Don's Music Production, in collaboration with Highlight Media, presents the biggest and most exciting Ghanaian event in America. Ghana Music Awards USA 2021. Nominees announcement. Date 17th of April 2021. Venue Western Mount Laurel 555 Fellowship Road, Mount Laurel, New Jersey 08054. Time 4:30 p.m. Red carpet, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Main event. This event is strictly by invitation. All COVID-19 protocols will be observed. This event will be streamed live on Kofi TV and all its affiliate media partners. This event is sponsored by Angel Group of Companies, producers of Adonko Next Level Energy Drink,
Angel Broadcasting Network, and Lodican Home Care LLC.
Adonko Ghana Music Awards USA 2021.
Wow, this boy is great. Nasha one sway. Ahoke kasron kubia. Ye made diagro. Brain syrup. Any anujie no. Brain syrup. E won nuane no bi to say. Omega-3 fatty acids. Vitamins ahodoɔ pii ɛne glutamic acid a ɛboa mmɔfra adwene mu dɔm na ɛsa ma wɔ apɔmuden. Branex syrup wobɛnya bi wɔ drugstore a ɛbɛn wɔ mu. Ne dodoɔ mu deɛ Frejucard Pharmacy ɛwɔ Nkran, Okaishi Drug Lane ɛwɔ 0244 560 296.
Branex syrup Emma mofra adwini mapomuden SCP esita
FDA ahwehwɛ saa adwadie nkratoɔ yi mu agye ato mu sɛ ɛyɛ. Wow, this boy is great. Nasha hɔ nso yi ahokeka soronko bi a yɛmɛdi diagro. Branex syrup ɛne anojie no. Branex syrup ewo nuane no bi to say omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins ahodoɔ pii ɛne glutamic acid a ɛboa ma mmɔfra adwene mu dɔm na ɛsa ma wɔ apɔmuden. Branex syrup Ubenya bi wo drugstore e ben wo mu. Ne dodo mu de Frejucard Pharmacy e won cry. O Kaishi Drug Lane e was 0244 560 296.
Brain X syrup. Emma mofra adwini mapomuden. SCP Esita.
FDA ahwehwe saa adwadie nkrato yi mu agya to mu se eje.
Nyantechwa emre bia mdiska be free Europe akoma ebusuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer eye easy eye convenient eye fast esanso ye free won't ya hwe me discover ye mapim tap send intienne also download the tap send app no e wo mobile phone so free na fesika komo ebusuafo wo Ghana afa na nyina tap send papa no
Any mammy do fee, or yet more do see. And no pebiera minia best sorry, ahodimu no quadrum. On complaining that tell who able to know. Sansuna me bra, we fit any, or twinging, no pejanting. The card you must say this city. There be beerano, and what in dende, mea mayre, or store, no dinja. Me yere and sorry no pa and casen near her, and I said, no, we are murder. Sanam papa, nymphia conking, or no soon complaining that tell who be any ya, or sorry no pana, no fancy kind, or conefu. Me, acrobato. Majuma may, me can news, na me acte, na me come back. Tebiarano, a bram de bedampuna adias. Nanso men sorry dakro kranka se me hu ba bia me ya ni nyina gya se your secret ahuntasem eyaduru a de boy ho ba ni nyina ni kowa mesha kurani eyaduru a wonom a ebo nipadua no ema wosi pi wosita na yareda ho eya nunum bi na obedia danse ubenya bi ato o ba bi eton no bia na opedodo otu nsu a fresh telephone number si kowa mesha abusua ahuntasem
nyama apemfo nkoda wo ni mfie dumienu ne mma o ma nkwada no fo FDA ahwehwe ejade inkrato yi agya tumusa eye.
Hello, welcome to Yonak Digital. Here, we deal in security locks, smart locks, intelligent locks, which are ideal for corporate institutions, for banks, real estate, forex bureau, and many more.
Here at Yonak, we have a variety of locks. This is our facial recognition lock, barometric lock. This is our little barometric lock. It's ideal for front aluminium glass doors.
You can locate Yonak Digital at Wager, SCC Junction off the DVLA road.
Call us on 0553-892370 or WhatsApp us on 0507-242299.
Yonak Digital, security in style.
KTA Mobile technology worth sharing. It's the future.
Claire.